alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight.
Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. So obviously today it's a little bit of a different setting. We've done one video similar to this kind of scenario, but today we thought we'd bring out the face masks.
Very cozy.
It's just appropriate, it fits with the video well, and also we love a pamper sesh, don't we?
We do. We will link that last video down below if you haven't seen it. It was a while back now. Kind of like this whole agony aunt, just sitting, talking, being real with you guys, and what's more real than
this situation?
Literally.
We are literally on our PJs, like looking 0s out of 10, but we're going to give you some advice to make you feel 10 out of 10. So we didn't actually realise the last video we did that we were basically agony aunts.
we didn't even realise, but we were.
Yeah, so if you guys don't know what an agony aunt is, I actually had the definition on my phone from earlier from when I put a question on Instagram. A writer of an advice column in a newspaper or other periodical. You should write into an agony aunt and she'll sort it for you. Someone who people can commonly go to for advice and personal problems. If anyone has any problems or anything that they're like, oh my god, I don't know who to talk to, I don't know who to get advice from, we're going to be your agony aunts today, guys.
And kind of like your big sisters, because I know that sometimes like we're lucky enough we have like each other to talk to or family, and some people don't have that. So hopefully we'll help solve some of your problems and just, you know, open your eyes, chat more, and yeah.
So one thing we did actually notice is there's a lot of questions on here about maybe taboo subjects. By taboo I mean like stuff that people don't want to talk about, and I think that I've drawn that in because I put on it that this will be an anonymous video, and a lot of the things people are talking about are like periods and like embarrassing period stories, girl problems. There's a lot about like embarrassing discharge and just like not feeling comfortable in front of boys because they've got this problem down there, that problem down there. And we think this ties in really well with this video because we are actually collaborating with Always for this video. So if you guys haven't heard of Always, how?
Unless you're under a certain age and you haven't either started your period yet, or I don't really know. But anyway, let's start with the questions, and I'm sure these will definitely tie in.
Bouncing off that, I feel like we should maybe start with down there subject. So let's just say a vagina subject. Let's just say, I feel like
vagina's discharge.
No one wants to say the word vagina. Let's just say it. Everybody now. 3, 2, 1. Vagina. So we've all got them unless you're a boy. Then obviously you have a penis. And it's
why is it so embarrassing?
It's weird that it's weird to say that.
I know, penis.
It's weird, like their body, it's a bit like saying arm. One of the questions on here is, what do I do? I'm embarrassed to go to my boyfriend's as I start to smell down there at times. Okay. Let's first of all start with the problem. I guess smell down there would be discharge, which we didn't actually know this, did we, till recently. We done our own little research and we was like, it's horrible that discharge is embarrassing.
Yeah,
like what is the actual,
it's so natural.
Yeah, so we looked up like what is discharge. We wanted to know the exact like bang on point. It is literally your body staying clean, so there's nothing to be embarrassed about. If anything, like it's
embarrassing
it's
if you
healthy.
don't have it,
yeah, because you might have a problem that your body's not figuring out how to clean itself.
Yeah.
And we saw there's something like vaginas are one of the cleanest parts of your body because they're always naturally cleaning themselves.
Exactly.
So that's literally what discharge is. So there's nothing to be embarrassed about. I know it's still, even though us saying it's nothing to be embarrassed about, it's still an embarrassing topic.
But there's ways around it, which is also where this will come in. Since we've teamed up with Always, we have actually given ourselves the challenge to try these because we're going to be completely honest, we didn't use these until like recently. But this is where we've seen like a massive difference. So these are the Always dailies and they are called the singles to go. And basically, let's just open one up for now.
The challenge that we've given ourselves is to use Always dailies, literally as they say, daily. So we've literally been using them every day just to see the difference and if we feel any cleaner, if we feel like more like sanitized.
I don't know if you can see, but this is literally tiny. Like it's smaller than the palm of my hand, which is so handy because you can chuck it in your bag on the go. And
there's no wings on it, nothing.
It will just fit, like sit in, you can wear this in a thong, like it can just sit in your, obviously it's sticky. They smell so clean.
We've been wearing these everywhere. As some of you guys might know, I've been training for the marathon, so I've been running a lot. So I've been wearing them when I go for a run, because it's one of them situations like the gym where you get really sweaty and you feel gross after, and you just, after, I don't know about you guys, but I literally strip off, can't wait to shower and just scrub down.
Yeah.
But with these, I feel like if you're on the go, say you've got a gym class and you've got to shoot somewhere, maybe like mums that got young kids,
or
you've got to shoot out.
at school.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And you think, oh my god, I can't shower.
Can't shower.
I smell, I'm so embarrassed.
Yeah.
These are perfect because they are, like I said, tiny, and literally whip them out. You don't have to change your underwear. I'd hate for anyone to think that they've got to go somewhere and have a spare pair of underwear with them.
No.
It's just not a comfortable situation. But yeah, definitely try these out. Going back to the question, I bet this is a common situation as well. So obviously when you start seeing a boy, if you're a little bit older and you start to stay at the house / they stay at yours, and you start to think you're smelling, first of all, if he's making you feel bad about that,
that's a no-no.
He is not very mature at all. Maybe you should give him a little lesson. Maybe send him this video.
Maybe send him these in the post.
Yeah, just tell him that discharge is normal. But anyway, you shouldn't have to discuss that anyway. And if you do feel that there is a smell, definitely try out something like this.
If you're embarrassed to take these to school, whatever, and someone finding them, don't be embarrassed.
One thing I've never understood, ever, when people are embarrassed to get out like a tampon or a pad from their bag. I remember at school, like, it was being like this, and then like shoving it under your jumper, and it's like, why are we embarrassed? It's how we make children.
I know. But like, as you get older, that will all become clearer to you, hopefully, and it's just like a maturity thing. Now you're literally just like, oh, like, I think we were in the toilets the other day, and I was like, Sid, do you have a tampon?
She literally yelled it, and I was like, don't know. And she was like, oh.
Yeah, I was like, oh, and like probably other girls in the toilet. I don't think there's anyone in there, but if anyone else was in there and if I heard that, I'd be like, hey girl, like, I've got a tampon. Like, it's just so normal. So
it's one of them things. Let's normalise it. Let's talk about it more.
Exactly.
Okay, so someone has said, how do you feel confident in the gym? It's one of them things where we can say it, and it's whether you want to use what we say or not. It's like, go in there and don't care. I know it's a lot
so much
easier
easier
said
to
than
say.
done. Up until maybe a year ago, I was that girl that used to look around and be like, right, is there any boys looking? Is there any like gym girls looking? Because I'm about to do some stuff that I don't know if it's right.
Yeah.
And
wow, we've all been there.
Yeah, but I feel like it's such a good, we're in such a good place now where we've got Instagram to have these videos that show you for free how to do stuff properly.
I obviously don't mind going to the gym on my own now, but at first I'd definitely say going with someone else is really, like, that helps a lot, because you can like distract yourself, talk to each other, like show each other how to do things.
Well, I've just had a thought. I feel like confidence is key, because I remember once we were in the middle of the gym and we were just doing like a little circuit, and I looked around and a lot of people were looking, but they looked more impressed than confused.
Definitely look like you know what you're doing. Even if you don't, like, who cares? Everyone goes to the gym for the same reason, to lose a bit of weight, to tone up, whatever, to get fit. And also in our gym, I don't know if every gym will have this, but we do have like a ladies only bit, which is amazing if you don't want to work out in front of guys.
I personally don't like working out in front of guys. Only, not even because I'm like, oh my god, do I not look cute? It's more so
they're a little bit,
they will just want to see what you're doing. They want to see when you're squatting what your butt looks like, and it's like, you know what, do me a favour, you get on with your activity, I'll get on with mine.
Yeah.
If not, just try and find, we have a studio in our gym where they run classes, but maybe just ask at reception if you can use a studio, because you can get a little bit more quiet time. There's a few questions that are like, I don't know what I want to do when I'm older, how do I know what to do as a career, blah de blah de blah. And I feel like this is so, I hear this so often, like I hear it more so like with even my family members. A lot of my cousins are at that age now. Even my little brother, he's just gone into his like career path, but they're all at that age, like 15, 16, 17, where your teachers are literally like, so what do you want to be? It's so unfair that teachers do that. I know that that's their job, but just look at a teenager and go, what do you want to be? Is so like demoralising. I remember sitting in Miss Reynard's office, and she was like, right, so I don't think you going sixth form is a great idea, what do you want to do next? And I was like, sixth form was to give me a couple more years to think.
I know.
And she was like, the amount of people 100%. I know, me being one of them, that have a degree in something and they've not actually used that specific degree. It just so happens that, like, obviously it's a bit out of the ordinary, I fell into YouTube my fashion degree is there if I need it, and it kind of does link. I still do a lot of fashion content within this job. But my cousin, for instance, she has a degree in history. Hey Aim, I know you'll be watching this. She has a degree in history and she works for a fashion company, and I don't think when she did the history degree she thought, you know what, I'm going to work in a fashion head office. Kind of figure it out if you can. Get advice from people. Maybe say to your best friend, like, what do you think I'm good at?
I think as well, another way to look at it is like taking things out that you definitely don't want to do. Because I had things like being a teacher. No. If you're creative, if you're really academic, if you want to do something physical, if you want to do something sitting in an office, like there's so many different jobs out there, and there will be something for you. You just might not know it yet, so don't panic.
Someone said to me once, you need to do a job that you wouldn't mind doing every day and not getting paid for, or getting minimal money for it because you love it so much. Because if you do something that you are so passionate about, then you will thrive and you will just keep moving up and up. And then the bonus is, you obviously, the higher up you go, the more money you'll get.
The next question is about weight, and I actually get this a lot in my DMs about diet and kind of just gym workouts. Yeah, because we post that we go to the gym a lot, we keep active. So it is losing weight but wanting to lose it more on your legs. Backstory, about I was 18, 19 when I was my heaviest. I've lost around 3 stone. I have a video on it. I did it all through Slimming World. I do forget a lot of the times kind of like how different I was. Anyway.
You do, because I even say to you, I was like, oh my god, your legs look so slim today, and you're like, what? And then you looked at a picture the other day and you was like, oh my god, my legs are so slim.
I lost a lot of weight kind of off my waist. I don't really hold weight there. I don't really hold weight on my chest. I hold it a little bit on my arms, but mainly my legs. And I've noticed that that took the longest to come off. But I think that the gym really helped me lose weight overall. But when I started running, it really started to come off my legs. And I think obviously when you're running, you're fully like on your legs. Like that is such a good way to tone. And yeah, I just think don't be so hard on yourself in the gym, because that is building a lot of muscle. I think a lot of cardio is where fat drops off. Not a PT. That is just what's worked for me. Also, it is about diet. Unfortunately, we can't just eat what we want and just exercise. I do that a little bit more now, because I'm like at a happy kind of content stage. But yeah, that is the kind of advice that I have.
I'm literally
that is so summed up.
I'm literally we couldn't be more opposite. Like if anything, my least worried area is probably my legs.
You don't hold anything there, do you?
No.
And I hold it all.
No. Yeah, I could put a lot of weight and I don't think any would go to my legs. But then that's where I don't get any goals to my bum.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a weird one. But I definitely think if anyone's got more my figure, which I'm more like a runner bean, I'm a bit longer and I hold my weight like more on my stomach.
I said it on my Instagram not that long ago as well, but our minds are so like, that is another video. Like our minds are powerful. But it's a process. Like no one ever reaches their goal, because once you reach one goal you have another one, and it's ongoing circle. So just take every day as it comes. And yeah, I know a lot of these questions are like around girl problems, but also girl problems involve boys. They are another species, let me just say that. My ex and I still talk and I still like him. How do I stop liking him? He's bad for me. Has anyone not been there?
I feel like I've never been in a situation where it's like he's fully toxic.
Bad, like abusive.
Yeah. I've been in one where it's like, oh, it's ag going back to him because we're never going to work.
Yeah.
It's more ag for my life because I'm literally wasting time.
Obviously, how do I stop liking someone is the same as like getting over someone. Distracting yourself, like you say, like being with friends, family. Start talking to someone else. That always helps, because even if you're not going to go further with that person, it is like another distraction, and it opens your eyes to like other people that you might want to see.
I think that's the best one. So I've always personally just spoke to someone else. I know it seems bad at the time, like with my ex I straight away started seeing someone else, and everyone was like, oh my god, she's this, she's that, and I was like, listen, it's so light-hearted, it's literally my way of dealing with something. And I went into it like, I'm not looking for a relationship, I'm just looking to like have someone to chat to, not even like the whole side of to have fun with someone, because it wasn't even like that at all. I'm not that kind of gal. But just having, I always have to have, it sounds so bad, like someone on the go. I always had to have like a boy that I was chatting to. And
it's exciting.
It's just a vibe. Like, I just vibe well with boys. If you want to get over a boy, I'd say speak to someone else.
Yeah.
As
Even
a
if
whole.
it's like, literally like you say, like completely innocent, just chatting. But like,
I've spoken to boys that are legit my best friends.
Yeah.
Like, they are legit. I literally look at them like, never.
No.
But I'm like,
but it's not a girl.
you're
It's
funny.
Like,
You're fun to talk to.
yeah, it's like that other, it's like another, like, I don't know, like, because boys are so different to girls. It's just exciting, I think.
It gives you a little buzz, don't it?
Yeah, and like,
It's like,
just
oh,
a
that.
text from
It's
someone.
kind of like, the feeling of someone wanting you.
The attention.
Yeah, the attention.
It is attention, and let's all say it, we love a bit of attention, everyone. I think gradually, as you start to speak to the person that your ex less and someone else more, then
You'll realise
gradually
you don't
forget
want
about
them.
Yeah, and you
that
don't
is the
need
best
them.
feeling when they turn around and they suddenly want you and you're like, no, honey, you didn't want me, no, I don't want you. Another extreme, one quick extreme is obviously if you think I can't even talk to someone else, it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
You need to literally wipe them. You need to delete them. You need to block them. We actually have a friend, Miss Lucy Flight, that she works by the block tactic. So block,
does.
delete, remove, wipe away, and you know what? She's good.
It's easy to say like, oh, I still want to like see what they're doing and be nosy and whatever, and I'm guilty of that.
Yeah, to an extent, but then it gets to like a couple years in and you're like, right, I do not care what you're doing.
Literally. To be honest, this is so like broad, but how often as you get older you hear things and you're like, they were so right. Like, it's mad.
But you hate to say it.
But
I hate to say to my nan that you were right.
And you have to live it and believe it before you actually take it on board, but
I think we'll finish on that because my face is literally a crisp.
crusty. Hopefully we've given some help to you guys.
But if we did help you at all, or if we maybe missed out your question and you're a bit disheartened, don't worry, we'll do this again. But this particular video, as we said, was in collaboration with Always. Thank you very much for working with us. We really do love Always, but do definitely grab a pack of these. Try and use them every day. See how you feel. Do the 7-day challenge.
Yeah.
Just put in your knickers, have a couple in your bag. Honestly, that is about 10, and look how small it is. I can grip it in my hand.
Yeah, we'd love to know your stories, and DM us if you've tried this challenge and if you try the little singles to go. And yeah, thanks for watching this video.
We love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Don't take life too seriously, by the way.
Literally.